everyone? Welcome back to the channel. How everybody doing? I hope everybody having a blessed weekend. Hope everybody's weekend is going well. Check this out. We got another review, and this time it's a review on a third-party upgrade kit for your Legacy Menasor Dnk-38. Yes, I said DNK, DNA. So you know how they third parties do. They got the fourth party. They got to get it in where they can get it in. So we got a DNA. Now we got a DNK. What's the coincidence of that? All right. Well, like I want to say first of all, I did pick this up at Show Z store. This was like 24 bucks for this upgrade kit. And while y'all there at Show Z store, there's a box on the home page that says support your favorite reviewer. If y'all could you put in the code TNT01? That's TNT01 in that, and that'll help me out a whole lot. Help me out with the channel. Help me bring more content to the channel and everything to keep y'all up on y'all Transformer needs. All right. With that said, let's get into this kit. As you can see, we have a nice little set here. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and right here, this came with the kit, but it won't on as part of the items that I can remember. But here is an extra piece, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a 9-piece set for your Menasor. And I'll tell you, this sword right here, I think this is the sword I'm gonna use for Menasor. All right, so speaking of that, let's go ahead and get this opened up. All right, get that out of the way. And what this kit consists of is we have a set of thighs, extension thighs, so they're gonna be taller, a little taller, and we will measure him out before and after. We have an extra pair of feet, so his toesy will slide into his new pair of shoes. Alright. We have a trailer extension, so I won't be transforming him, because pretty much most of us collectors, we got him in their combined mode, so I won't be transforming him. I will be putting the extensions and stuff on him, and just for this video. But this part right here also plays a role in his mounting his sword on his back. Alright. Speaking of the sword, speaking of the master plan. Yes, I'm Eric being Rakim. Let's go. With the sword came in 2 pieces, as you can see. Which, let me do this again, because I had it off camera. I'll bring it up just a little bit. So the sword, you can take the sword apart and put it. It comes in. It goes in a 3-piece setup. So you just take it and put it together. Just basically snap them together here like that, and then bring it together here. So something simple to put together and everything. And you can see how big this sword is and compare to the sword that came with Menasor. But you know what? I wish this kit did come with a gun, which I think the DNA kit comes with a gun. But for who don't have the money, for the people who don't have the money to pay that DNA price like I don't, this is a good alternative, so you can see how big this sword is versus that. So I can give this to my Grimlock. This sword is big enough to give to my Grimlock. So I think Grimlock gonna have him a new sword. So yeah, right there. But like I said, the sword I think I'm gonna use is gonna be this Energon sword. Truly think I'm gonna use this Energon sword. Alright, put that off to the side. And last but not least, we have a set of hands. Which with the hands we have on the thumb we have 3 points of articulation at the bottom of at the base of the thumb knuckle, this area here. So then we have a one at the tip right there for that articulation. Guess you can say we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 points of articulation. Yeah, if I'm doing 4 points of articulation on that, so we can take that and have it nice and smooth and moving all like we want to, and then we can turn around and do this and give them Autobots the middle finger when he's pissed off with them. So there you go with that there. Now, people don't be offended by that. That was a middle finger towards the Autobots, not towards any of y'all. But yeah, we can do that if you please to do that. So the hands have a great expression about them with all the articulation points on them. Alright, so what I'm going to do, we're going to start measuring this guy up. Bring in Menasor. Measure him up to see how tall he is. Alright. He is 1'3" to the top of his antennas. And let's see how tall these up to his shoulder pads. He's 1'1/4", 1'1/8" at the top of his shoulder pads. Alright, so pretty much we're going to add these extensions. With his extensions, with his regular thighs, his points is, let's see, like 2.5 inches. With these extensions, you're gonna add another pretty much, hold on, did I do that right? Not 2.5 inches. It's gonna be, where do I get 2.5 inches from? It's gonna be 1 inch and right at 1 inch. So right here you're gonna get 1 3/4 inches. So you're gonna get an extra 3/4 worth of height to him, so you can see how that's gonna be right there. And so I'm gonna take this guy apart and put them together, and we're gonna see how everything comes together as one piece. Be back after I finish building it. together with the hands put on and the leg extensions. So you can see if I put one of the original leg there, you can see how much shorter the original leg is. Let's zoom in on that so you can see how much shorter the original thigh is. So it makes it look like it could be a little taller. So only thing left now is to put his feet on, his feet. So we're gonna do that right here on camera. So pretty much they just slide into place. These pegs here on the rear, you can see right there. So we'll slide it. Zoom in on that. So the pegs here and here, which will slide into these slots right here. So, and of course the boot part will slide inside of the foot here. So we'll just take it basically and slide it in, and you can see where that gives it another little bit of height, and the boot look a whole lot better. So take the other one, pretty much the same thing, place it up here and just slide it in. Let's see, let's get it over here, make sure we line it up, slide in place, and there you go with the boot. He got his big boy shoes on, and there he is with that going on. And yes, you better still get the tip. Let's see, you still get, I think you'll be able to get the tip. Yep, so you still get the tip. So you still get that going on. And there you go, right there. So we can measure him out now and see how tall he really is, since we got that into place. Right. Bring him back. We have got a lot taller. So let's see how tall he got. So he's actually 13 with antennas. He's 13 and 3/8. So he gained an inch and a half, inch and 3/8. So that is pretty good. A height jump up. All right, and with his sword, which we're not going to use this one. We're going to use the Energon sword. So take that out of the pack. Bear with me, folks. Getting the Energon sword out. This ain't a bad upgrade kit for $24. Not bad at all. Alright, what should we use, the gray or should we use the black on the Energon sword? I think we use the gray. We use what came with it. And it typically it has the same style as Masterpiece styles. So it got the little notch here, which can groove into his hands. Pretty much got the notch here, got the hole there. You can see right there. There it is. And it look like he can hold it pretty good. And that's not even with the hands closed in on it. So he can hold it pretty good. So let's get his thumb and everything around it. Wrap his hands, wrap his fingers around it. And there you go, holding and wielding the sword. Looking really good. Alright, so for the back, for the part here, we're going to use this sword. So pretty much what we're going to do, this is going to peg into his 5mm port back here, and this is going to plug into place right there. So this notch here, get that focus, zoom in. So that little notch here will plug into this spot right here, just like so. And then we're gonna peg it into place like that. And that's pretty much how he will hold the back, have the sword on his back. And it's pretty much show you how it would go for a trailer hitch. And right here, of course, you can see right there, let me focus, how it would use for a trailer hitch. Right up in there for when he's in truck mode. And how you put the swords will plug into place on the bottom of the trailer. Also, the hands will be placed inside, how the hands fold up in there. And also how add to the extension. And I think I want to say this is add like midway, so it makes the trailer longer. So, but right. So with height comparison, here he is with Siege Optimus Prime. So you can see how tall he is there. MMC. See how he sized up against MMC Neo Rex. So y'all can see. So he actually is a little taller now than MMC's Nero X. Alright, so closing remarks, I would say go ahead and get this kit for 24 bucks. It's not too bad. It get your leg extensions, you gain a whole inch and 3/8. So you get that. Of course, you get two swords, two big swords like you're supposed to have, and you get posable hands. Also, you get extra height with the slip-ons. You put the slides on, and also if you put them in truck form or what have you, it will extend the trailer. All right, and you know, like you go, like I was saying in the beginning, if you go order this and you support your favorite reviewer, can you please put TNT01 in that box, and that'll help me out tremendously, bringing more content to the channel. It'll help me out a lot. Oh yeah, I think, like I said, this is a great product. All right, as I always say, God is good all the time. TNT Neon Prime out. Be blessed.